Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for able to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I will start with tonight's show. Okay, so reports reaching us from the Telegraph and the Metro, when they let us know say Arsenal, if they won't buy Benjamin Sesko, they would need to part way with 93 million pounds. 93 million. Now, when I saw this, I wasn't surprised because I think some days ago, the government report to come outside talk say they don't increase Benjamin Sesko price. I know that one I remember. But let's look at the way the Telegraph reported this particular story. So they say Arsenal must pay 93 million to sign RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko. Now, when you read the entirety of the particular report, you can say Arsenal need to pay 92.5 million pounds to RB Leipzig to sign RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko, having ended the season without the trophy. Blah 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 blah. They talk so many things about that one. Now, coming back to the Metro, Arsenal giving huge asking price to sign Benjamin Sesko. This is why Andrea Berta starts communication with them to know how much, what is going to be the total package if we want to sign this player, so that we know what we do. You get? So it is being revealed now that we have to put out a huge outlay. Even the Gyökeres own self, they just say that one self, based on the hardball where the vice president they talk, they don't want to sell. In a situation like that, all you have to do is pay the buyout clause. Gyökeres' buyout clause is 100 million euros, which is about 86 million pounds. So you see, it is quite similar. That's what Charles Watt say. The price of these two players is they expensive. Either which one way you want to choose. Because me, I think that the sense way Sporting Lisbon won't use, make them be like say we don't want sell, but if you want to buy him, come and trigger the clause. That's what I am thinking. It gets. And another thing we want to hear about this Gyökeres, this Benjamin Sesko matter. Now the fact say Chris Whitley, when they let us know say RB Leipzig they treat Sesko like egg, they pamper him because he get match when he's supposed to play, but they say make you no play, make you just step down. A promotional trip to Brazil amid growing interest from Arsenal. So they aren't taking any risk with the Slovenian forward, who is considered one of their most valuable assets. They say make him rest. Even the match they won't play on Wednesday, they still also talk say make him rest. They don't want shall risk him. In fact, today me and one of our community members we talk for DM, we just discuss. So Babakon they express in frustrations, say why would they ever sign one of all these two people? Like we're supposed to don't know who we define. Look at how Liverpool they make movements. We just don't accept personal terms. Look at Man City, all those things. But as apart from the news where we hear today says Zubimendi is set for medical. After that, what else again? So me now, one idea come from my head. I can't say see. I don't know whether I don't think this is what I want to talk now. Do you know that if to say no, we say we sign Andrea Berta, maybe by now, if we don't sign Sesko, maybe by now, this Sesko, everywhere we don't stew. Because before Andrea Berta came in, we've already done the groundwork for Sesko. Because that is the person Ateta wants. We've already set everything down. Now Andrea Berta come bring in Gyökeres. Now we know there for the place where they do meeting. Ateta, Berta, Richard Gallico, even Josh Kroenke. Ateta talk and say they will do meeting. We know they're there. The possibility is there that for the meeting, Ateta is saying, give me Sesko. And Sesko I want. Berta will say, that Sesko is not good enough. Sign Gyökeres. I believe that is why we have this lingering situation, because if say Berta no come here, by now, we've done the groundwork already. He has a gentleman agreement. Like Banai going to say, okay, we've made this offer, we want to sign this. Me, I personally think they have disagreement. Not be say quarrel, fighting, no. Disagreements in the profile of player that should come in. Because now where my mind they go. And make I no lie for you, you get one video where they share, somebody shared to me the best of Sesko, because the way they talk about Sesko before, after I watched that video, I'm not gonna lie for you, my orientation changed. This guy dey bomb shots from outside. Bombing. When I say bombing, he dey bomb shot from outside. He dey dribble. He dey as in he dey dribble. You know what outside dey do? He dey dribble, he dey run. And he get picture of them. Me and my paddy dey discuss it. This guy, if he dey nod, the head get accuracy. First way top pass Alan. You know what he mean to dey taller than Alan? For that's why I say, if na Sesko Ateta wants Berta, leave am. File. Make him go sign that person. Leave am, because I think that is why we are having this lingering situation. This story, I'm becoming tired of this story. Every Eke market day, there must be something to say about this Gyökeres and this. Since you know you cannot sign the two, give us the Sesko. If not the Sesko Ateta saying wants. If you know that it is Gyökeres wants, go for it. Like me, as I did like this, I don't tire for the story. I know say on myself. I don't tire. We make many Arsenal fans. They say, "Oh, my man, Kukuma leave two of them." Do you know the worst part? What if at the end of the day we don't end up signing any of the two? You don't ever think I'm gonna leave that matter. I'm going to another story. Now, away from that. All right. So what we're going to hear now from Isaac Khan, who is one of the reporters for the Daily Mail. So he going to give us a story on Nico Williams. So he say on the left wing, Nico Williams is Arsenal's priority. But since they could not get Nico Williams, they're going to pursue Rodrigo. Now, since they cannot get Rodrigo, they're going to pursue other people. So Nico Williams, the same problem we'll get with Nico Williams, now the same problem so we'll get with Rodrigo, wages. Nico Williams' wages makes it difficult to do the deal. Rafael Leo and James Gittins have also been looked at, but they've never come to a conclusion. Now, Charles Watts, I was listening to his podcast. Charles Watts said they expressed his own frustrations on the delay between choosing whether Sesko wants and Gyökeres. So Watts say we need to make another for you. Watts be like me. Watts say now Gyökeres be number one. So Watts say we need to get Gyökeres. At worst, for those who talk say, okay, no go fit better for the EPL, no go fit play. At worst, it's going to be better than Merino, better than Gabriel Jesus, better than Kai Havertz. He gets. He will change the game when we need a change. You can talk say Sesko also is a good player. In fact, say Sesko fits the pattern and the style of play of Arsenal because Sesko is a player that is like Havertz in terms of profile. They give you that aerial advantage. They help you bully play. I say the video I watch, almost 10 minutes video. I don't see one time where defenders bully this guy. This guy they bully people. Dying heights, God. The guy they lifts, gone. The guy get edge. That is what I say when I watch the video. I say, no wonder. Now the reason we can tell they find this guy with this because of 10 men behind the ball people. So that when they launch all the cross and all, like launching. Now we go to do. Imagine the guy with Sesko, cross and all every day. If we get corner like this, Magalhaes go there, Sesko go there. Oh no, who you want mark? Okay, so now waiting make Ateta the final. Gone. And Charles Watts self concur. So if you look the way Ateta they doing substitutions, Ateta likes what they call like for like player. You get. So in a situation where Ateta go come out, maybe go bring in Sesko to come and replace Havertz so that the profile maintains. But Gyökeres is a player that has his own unique abilities, a different profile. The profile of Gyökeres will not get him for Arsenal. He is something unique. He is something new. And in truth, that is the type of player we need. Player that is unpredictable. Now, we say Charles Watts is a man talk. But at the end of the day, you can say, if not Sesko, Baba define, give him. To avoid all these things, because at the end of the day, if we not consign the player, Baba, it will be a slap. It will be like an insult because as I say all this thing, they remember Mikhailo Mudryk. And what thing that they remember. Now, Charles Watts going to talk about the Conference League where Chelsea they play. So you can talk, people need to understand, say those who they compare, we are Chelsea, we are Tottenham Hotspur. You need to understand that we cannot have that terrible a season. Like, for us to go and play in the Conference League and go and win it, we need to have a terrible season. Similar to the type of analogy I use in the morning for Tottenham Hotspur and the Europa League. So if Chelsea go win now, will be something spectacular because it is a competition that we cannot go and win. I was watching Sky Sports, so the Sky Sports talk say, it is true, yes, the competition don't make sense, but you are judged on trophies. talking about the competition itself, do you know that as we talk like this now, Betis they knock Chelsea 1-0. They scored the goal 8 minutes. Like this what they talk now. They chop 1-0. 1-0. Yes. So Betis is doing the Lord's work. I hope it continues like that so that our noisy neighbors and our rivals in Nigeria, they know we can't laugh us. Everywhere goes stew, everywhere go quiet. We're gonna say the silence of tonight is powered by Betis. Now, Enzo Maresca, when they conceded the first goal, we're back on the para with the team. At the same time, Fabrizio Romano composed say Betis missed another golden opportunity that they could have used to make it 2-0. How they missed that, I cannot really explain, but it is what it is. It happens for football. Now, away from that also, so when you look at Skelly and Itewaneri, so Sammy Mokbel of the BBC Sports, Connie talk say the plans where Arsenal gets for this summer. 9 be say number 1, Martin Zubimendi's arrival. Bring that one, sign everything, make we know say that one not stew. Then Arsenal want to sign a new centre forward. We know this already, Sammy Mokbel. But who is that centre forward? That is where the bone of contention lies. Now, say Arsenal want to make sure say those way their contract will so expire, they reward them like Bukayo Saka, them Saliba, them Magales, them Trossard, Thomas Partey, Matthew Skelly, and Itewaneri. Talks are already ongoing. Fine, we like that. But Arsenal need to address the elephant in the room, which is you don't already choose. So okay, now between these two strikers, I won't pick one. Baba, pick anyone at this point now. Just pick anyone. Only say that one be our own. Because for me, either of the two, then they okay. If I have to choose, everybody knows I know they hide my mouth. I will choose Gyökeres. But since not me they choose, I cannot choose Arteta. Because if I choose Arteta, I know can't work out. Because you need to also understand that there is also the probability that this doesn't work out. If you know how Darwin Núñez they hot for Portuguese League, for Benfica, oh my God, no say 3 outcome 9 days, or let me say 2 outcome. You work or you no work. But people feel that you no work, no follow. Say it's only you work or you work. No. The possibility that it will not work is there too. So when you are doing your analysis, you must factor it in, regardless of the 1 million goals when they play at the score. I keep saying this thing. There is a reason many top clubs. Real Madrid is looking for a striker. They need a 0.9. Chelsea is looking for a striker. Liverpool is looking for a striker. Man U is looking for a striker. Although Man U, they know the championship will disqualify themselves out. Why are all these people not looking at Sesko and Gyökeres? Some other people say it is because the type of profile they want. Maybe that is not the profile. But I don't like Mark. I just leave that man. This one now just be like a rhetorical question. Why are all these people not looking at these people? Because there is data that might have suggested that okay, maybe he will not be fit for our profile. That same he will not be fit for our profile. That data also applies to Arsenal. Maybe Arteta don't look them say like what Charles as they talk. Sesko is going to fit our style of play because we are used to playing with that type of player in Kai Havertz. Although he's an upgrade because Havertz is a false 9. Sesko is a true 9. People keep mixing this thing up. People say, hey, Arteta they use Kai Havertz to play number 9. It's not playing number 9. Havertz is not playing number 9 for us. He's playing false 9. Gabriel Jesus is not playing number 9 for us. He's playing false 9. Trossard, even when they put in there, he's playing false 9. Martinelli, even when they put in there, he's playing false 9. We've never had a true 9 since Aubameyang come out. We've never Aubameyang goes Lacazette. We've never had a true 9. This is the first time in a long while. We don't come and say, okay, we want to sign a true 9, a traditional number 9, a fox in the box. This is his priority, primary role. This is the first time. One runner. And look at the first time in a long while, they are confused. Berta and Arteta are confused. Because if they're not confused, by now they go run choose one. So, but more just the watch. At the end of the day, we no get choice. You see, just have to be patient. Like the only thing we do. Look at Manchester United, where everybody they laugh. They play friendly match. It wasn't a friendly. I beat Ocean All Stars in Kuala Lumpur, and they lose 1-0. Now, Chris Whitley posted this story. The story is just a bit funny to me. Although some people on social media call it say Manchester United purposely lose the match. You get say based on say they just want me those people win. I don't know whether that one are true, whether that lie, but it is what it is. All right, away from that, let's bring you a message from one of our sponsors, Mr. Anayo, who's a real estate agent. So he has 14 plots of land for sale at Nora Scott's Luxury Estates, or here at Berlin Rubber Estate at the back of airports in Napara Cheche local government area of River State. For this 14 plot of land, 6 plots they together, 4 plots they together, and 3 plots they together, and 1 plot is standing alone, and it's 1.2 million naira per plot. So if you're interested in this piece of property, call Mr. Anayo on 080-3276-5227 or 081-1932-9922 for you to come and schedule your inspection or get information about the pieces of property. Now, at the same time, we'll have another sponsor, Mike Ken, Mega Resources Limited. So they deal on genuine BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Land Rover, Range Rover, Rolls-Royce, Mini Cooper, Jaguar spare parts, and car accessories, and also Castrol lubricants. So whether now said they won't buy you on a retail, they deliver nationwide, and their delivery cost is very, very affordable. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on 080-3613-5075 or 090-994-33390, and they're located at Suites A3 and A4, ground floor, NB Plaza, Gudu District, Gariki, Abuja, Nigeria. So if you're interested in any of the products, to give them a call. Now, Thierry Henry going to talk about this striker where they say Arsenal they pursue. Even Charles was talking about this Lautaro Martinez and Lautaro Martinez, Julian Alvarez. The same thing I said that time. Why analyze them? Say for me, I don't think there's a possibility that Arsenal can get this player. How? WhatsApp said the same thing today. Say he doesn't see this thing happening. And now that propaganda arm of La Liga giants like Real Madrid and Barcelona, now they carry the same story. But that aside, Henry just really like this guy. Say this is the most complete striker I have seen recently, Julian Alvarez. When it comes to putting pressure, playing alone striker, whatever you want to do, you see the free kick he scored the other day. He can hold the ball alone. He played at the Olympic Games. Like he talks so many things. Say if Nahimo go like me to sign up. But many people when they equate waiting Henry talk to Arsenal's pursuit of striker, say make Arsenal go sign this striker because Henry talk and say the guy good, but no be so that they take by player. Henry no be the coach. No be Henry go decide who go play number 9. You get now Arteta. That's why I always say Arteta has the final say. Make it not be say Beretta and Arteta they argue behind the scenes, because at this point conspiracy theory now will be put forward and conjectures, but we know they did. Make it not be say 2 of them they argue. I beg, leave Arteta. If na monkey Arteta saying they fine, give am, because now they go sack at the end of the day. Give am, I beg. That's the only thing me I can really say. Now, away from that also, Sky Sports Football. Now this one I even bust my brain. Sky Sports going to tell us say Chelsea are expected to move quickly after the UEFA Conference League final to sign the striker. Now for Chelsea short list, I saw the list. Chelsea are looking at Sesko. They are looking at Gyökeres. Now I just see this one like an hour before the show. Then they are looking at Liam Delap. Then they are also looking at Hugo Ekitike. So Chelsea now, yes, they are looking at the same people they look at, but the likes of Liverpool will say, at least I go talk to Chelsea are not really that ambitious. So I know they count Chelsea as people really they very, very ambitious. Yet. Now Liverpool, my girls got big teams. Why are they not looking at this goal machine? I don't want to bust my brain. Bayern them, you get. But it is what it is. Now we go there where we dey. Chelsea go play, they lose finish now, they go get the motivation. They go to say, okay, now because we use Nicola Jackson, you know, Sabi score, or you go get better striker. We go there here, Chelsea go come. How much be the money? 100 million euros. Oh yeah, give me your answer. Chelsea go wire money. Now there you come here, the wages is too much. The clinical, they will look for one flimsy excuse. When I just the watch, if you be saying what will happen, at least Mikhail Mudryk don't teach me sense. I learned something from that. Now, only Watkins is available also. According to one of the former scouts in Mick Brown. So he say Watkins, if I say Aston Villa will look to sell Watkins this summer, they know he's a player who has attracted a lot of interest and clubs will be willing to pay for him. They even talk about that January when they offer the guy to us, no sign up. Now, how much is Aston Villa going to be putting on Watkins' head? We don't know how much, but I know say you don't go need that exorbitant, maybe like 50 million, 60 million, which I feel is a crazy deal. We're not supposed to look Watkins. No, I know just understand transfer. No matter how you want to defend us, defend them. Baba, it's still obvious. They know they try. Even the better go they say, "Bera, hey, senior man, be fun, this one." Baba still they do as I expect. I beg. See Liverpool now. If you say Liverpool know the Bera and other people know the Bera, I go say okay. But look at Liverpool already accept personal terms with Milo Kerkes, where they play for Bournemouth. Personal terms done and dusted. It remain club to cup discussion. Hey, that even reminds me. Do you know that in the morning, when the news broke out that the vice president of Sporting Lisbon, that's Santiago Zenha, said the man talks they never see any offer. They've never received any offer from any club. Some Arsenal fans were actually saying, no, say na Gyökeres agents, now they delay the deal. Say Arsenal don't offer Gyökeres agents, they don't give am the offer. Say make him carry the offer, go give Sporting. I don't know how people think transfer works. Transfer are in two stages. There's club to club. There's club to player via his agents. What's it concern giving agent make come help you go test Sporting? Club to club. First thing you first of all do, the first mission, you do club to player to accept personal terms. So that you go there like guaranteed, assured, say the player first of all won't join you. You cannot skip phase 1 and go to phase 2. Since when they report all this, you don't ever hear. Say Arsenal accepts personal terms with Gyökeres. You don't ever hear them. Say maybe Fabrizio Romano reporter or David. Do you think officially, if Gyökeres accept personal terms with Arsenal, Romano no go know, David Onstein no go know, Saswat no go know, Chris Whitley, Ben Jacobs, Kabe Soloko, all these people, Florian Plettenberg, all these people no go know. You could not know the code all this Korea de Maha, Ebola. Me not know the code be Indomie. Me not know. I see many people go come send me some kind links. Like they verify am, nothing. You can't come give me. Nothing is happening. So we've not done the phase 1, club to player. Not to talk of club to club. That's why whenever I see these things, I tell you, take it with a pinch of salt. But let's keep that. Now, Ian Wright say indeed disappointed. Say Arsenal miss out on Dean Hodgson, that Bournemouth defender. But Ian Wright, you need to understand that we made an offer, even better and bigger than what Real Madrid offered. But the boy is a fan of Real Madrid. From small, he's a fan of Real Madrid. Just like how Merino was a fan of Arsenal. So Merino was a very small picture when we Arsenal just. So that is why when Madrid come, no fit say no now. He jackpot the good year. So nobody look and say he disappointed. No, not be our hand. We did our best. We gave him a good offer, but he decided to join them. So we can't come and be criticizing the team now. Come on. All right. Away from that, there's been another message from another of our sponsor, Mobi Wealth Associates and Co Limited. They are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. And they are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 806464 2234. They are located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, do reach out to them. Now, the biggest news of the night, now the fact that the Telegraph and the Metro, they are reporting that Arsenal would have to pay 93 million to get Benjamin Sesko. The price don't go up. Maybe now waiting they delay the deal. We don't know. None of us did there with them. And look at it. It says as we did now, we never really get any official information about this deal from Arsenal's perspective. People now they vex say Arsenal don't do anything. There's a possibility that they are doing something behind the scenes and we are not aware. And they don't want the thing to leak. Me, I just the reason why they console myself. What could they watch? Anyway, they go. If I see the news, I go let you know. So, my dear followers, I think the 5 places was to call the show and ends. Like, come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. Then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now, good night. I will not get out. All right, guys. Ciao. I'll go finish Chelsea match.